Your future is not being destroyed by one huge mistake. It is being shaped by the small excuse you keep repeating today. That is the part most people miss. An excuse does not feel dangerous when you say it. It feels normal, reasonable, even protective. You are tired, so you skip the workout. You are nervous, so you avoid the call. You are busy, so you delay the project. You are not ready, so you wait. And in the moment, nothing seems to happen. Your life does not fall apart because you slept in one morning. Your dream does not disappear because you skipped one study session. Your business does not die because you avoided one page, one offer, or one skill. That is why excuses are dangerous. They do not punish you right away. They wait. They stack quietly. One missed morning becomes a habit of starting late. One skipped workout becomes a body you no longer trust. One avoided call becomes a pattern of hiding from hard conversations. One broken promise to yourself becomes proof, deep in your mind, that your word means less when no one is watching. Then one day, you look around and wonder how you got so far from the life you said you wanted. It was not one dramatic failure. It was 1,000 small negotiations. 5 more minutes, tomorrow, next week, when things calm down, when I feel motivated, when I have more time, when I know exactly what to do. But while you wait for the perfect moment, your future is still being built. The only question is whether you are building it on purpose or letting your excuses build it for you. Every day, life hands you quiet choices. Wake up when the alarm rings, or prove again that comfort is in charge. Open the book, or let distraction train your focus. Write the page, or keep calling yourself a writer who does not write. Make the difficult phone call, or let fear decide. Practice the skill, or stay the same and call it bad luck. Keep the promise, or teach yourself that your goals are optional. These choices look small because they are small, but small does not mean weak. A drop of water can carve stone if it keeps falling in the same place. In the same way, your daily decisions carve your identity. Not the goals you post, not the plans you explain, the decisions you repeat when no one claps, no one checks, and no one knows. That is where your future is decided, not when everything becomes easy, not when fear disappears, not when motivation finally stays. Your future is decided in the ordinary moments you keep underestimating. The moment your alarm goes off, the moment your brain says, not today, the moment the work feels boring, the moment you could quit and no one would notice. That moment is not small. That moment is a vote. Every action votes for the person you are becoming. Every excuse votes too. If you keep choosing comfort, you become someone who needs comfort before action. If you keep choosing delay, you become someone who only moves under pressure. If you keep breaking promises to yourself, you become someone who does not believe their own plans. And once you stop believing yourself, everything gets harder. You do not trust your goals, your schedule, or your own excitement. You say, this time will be different, but part of you remembers every time you said that before. That is the hidden cost of waiting. Waiting does not only waste time, it weakens self-respect. It trains you to see discomfort as a stop sign instead of a doorway. It teaches your mind that fear gets the final vote. It turns your potential into a story you keep telling instead of a life you are living. And the worst part is this. Excuses often sound intelligent. I need more research. I need a better plan. I need the right mood. I need to be more confident. Sometimes that is true. But often, it is fear wearing a clean shirt. You do not need perfect confidence to begin. You need one honest action. You do not need to feel ready to make the call. You need to dial. You do not need inspiration to write. You need the first sentence. You do not need to feel powerful to work out. You need the first rep. Motivation is a visitor. Discipline is a decision. Motivation comes and goes. It changes with sleep, stress, weather, mood, and other people's opinions. If your life depends on feeling motivated, your future will always be unstable. Discipline is different. Discipline does not ask, do I feel like it? Discipline asks, what did I say mattered? That question changes everything. When you live by feelings, your standards rise and fall all day. When you live by a decision, you stop asking comfort for permission. This does not mean you become perfect. It means you stop using imperfection as an excuse to quit. You can be tired and still do the short workout, nervous and still make the call, confused and still study for 20 minutes, busy and still take one real step, afraid and still begin. The people who change their lives are not always the most talented or confident. They are the ones who learn to act while discomfort is still in the room. That is the line most people never cross. They keep waiting to feel brave before they do brave things, waiting to feel focused before they protect their focus, waiting to feel disciplined before they practice discipline. But the feeling usually comes after the action, not before it. You build courage by doing the thing that scares you. You build focus by returning to the work. You build discipline by keeping the promise when it would be easier to break it. So the question is not, why am I not motivated? The better question is, what excuse have I been obeying? Name it. Do not decorate it. Do not defend it. Do not turn it into a speech. Just name it. I avoid hard things. I choose comfort too often. I wait because I am afraid to fail. I make plans because planning feels safer than doing. That honesty may sting, but it gives you power. You cannot defeat an excuse you keep protecting. Once you see it clearly, make a new choice. Not a huge choice, a real one. Stand up when the alarm rings. Write one paragraph. Walk outside. Study one page. Join the Tomorrow Society for full access to exclusive lessons, practical tools, and our private community. Build better habits, stronger discipline, lasting confidence, and the future you'll be proud to live.